Hey everybody, it's Kuro. I'm continuing Disco Elysium today. I think, let's explore this. I think we're gonna go find that body today. Heap of snow melting. The street sign reads, "Fuck the police. Pigs go home." Street name is illegible. Talk to some people. Dude.
Elysium in Martinez. What can I help you with?
Don't surprise.
We don't see a lot of police around here. That's all.
Good question.
Of course. What can I help you with?
What's this fuck the police business? Excuse me? She doesn't understand. She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this question. Never mind. She shifts on her seat awkwardly. Who are you? Me? I'm the gardener. Ooh, and what are you doing here? I'm working. Working on what? I have a greenhouse in the yard there. She gestures over her shoulder. I've been trying to get some work done. There's discomfort. She stops mid-sentence. Go on, it's okay. As you probably know, there's a corpse hanging from the street there. It smells pretty bad, so I have to take breaks. Don't worry, miss. We're here to clean it up. You can go to work soon. Thank you. She smiles politely. My head's about to explode from all the salts I've had to inhale. To run. Of course, I won't hold you back. She wipes her brow with the canary yellow glove. Her gloves. You get the feeling that you'll need them. You have a dead body to deal with, after all. Oh, one more thing. Can I borrow your gloves? Sure, keep them. I have another pair. She hands you the rubber glove with no visible annoyance. Thank you. Do I automatically equip them, or...? Alright. That'll probably save me like a bonus when I have to deal with the corpse in a second, I guess. It's from the lorry, haphazardly litter the surrounding. I installed a noise gate, so hopefully you can't hear me clicking, except unless I do it extremely
I am a gander
bad.
and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
The man mutters to himself, accenting the beats as he goes. What's going on here?
It's the jam, my man.
He motions toward the sprawl of lorries with a sweeping gesture. What's the jam?
It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Upon days.
He glances south, down the road. How long have you been here?
Feels near forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Extravagantly phrased. I can roll with it.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already.
Snickers. Behind the laugh, however.
So tell me, what do you need?
Know anything about the dead man? He ain't one of us drivers, I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Wasting time right here. Even busy. Busy with what? Analyzing the fundamental structure and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs. Your conclusion? Sense of surprise, there ain't no more bodies hanging from more trees. Did I asking for smoke? No, I want to be a good boy. What are you hauling anyway? Oh, high-grade narcotics, legal firearms, stuff like that. Authority. Time to arrest him. Okay, what do you actually? Even get a few jokes past you, my man. Grins. Got another haul of FALN cargo. Mostly sporting goods, tracksuits, and that kind of thing. Did I get one of those FALN tracksuits you're hauling? We're pals and all, but I just can't freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be happy. Is that your machine behind you? This rocking beauty? He points at the lorry with his thumb. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery? Interested? Not really. I just asked because, I don't know, it's a cop reflex. Yeah, must be. Your job's from all those little things, isn't it? Well, my job, he pats the back of the lorry, is delivered. Tracksuit trousers. Empathy. Yes. There it is again, a little touch of sadness beneath his cool. Thinks he spent too long in this lorry. Right, I had another question. Empathy. I'll try this. What do you see in his eye? Fail. Ease into it. Don't go too far. This seems like a personal. You look sad. What's going on with you? I'm okay, man. Just the jams got me down. The fumes, the chemical rainbows, tarpaulin stretched on the frames, and the dull engines off. Man recedes into his days of words. Maybe the full-on direct approach wasn't correct. Damn, it's tricky business looking into someone's eyes and not doing it wrong. See you later. Don't be a stranger. He gives a salute with 2 fingers. Guessing that's the policeman's car that I can play with after I see the body. There are bottles inside. You could pick them up if you had a bag. The loading screen tip as I loaded into this was telling me to collect bottles from old box, the Matrix call button, listed companies, Delta Commerce Center. Nothing I need there. Go check out this body. The letter R wears a crown. On the ribbon below, a light of ascending. You can even see that dude right there. Trash container. This trash container is locked. Sliding lid has a padlock that says whirling in rags. Something in there. Not necessarily connected to the case, but still. Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash container. The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death? Lieutenant, what do you think could be in here? Trash? Food waste from the cafeteria? They lock these containers to keep derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence, too. Yeah, I feel like there's something in there. What do you mean, feel? A hunch? Maybe someone threw something in there. He leans to inspect the lock. How do we get the lock open? We could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage. Or, Lieutenant? We could ask for the key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one. Oh. Examine the body first. Let's examine whatever on the thing. Letter R wears a crown. That. There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here. Kind of. Oops. Damage morale -1 for failing that. What do you think you are, a super detective? I accidentally used a visual calculus check there. What do you think you are, a super detective? You're hungover, these are just dents in the mud, no pattern emerges from the time being. What kind of boots? Heavy worker's boots with reinforced toes and hobnails all over the yard. Check this out. I don't know if that's... I don't know why it was like that, but okay. A hanged man. The corpse looks at you with bulging wide eyes. The face around them does not look human. Swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like, and his tongue like a ball gag in it. You seem to be holding your breath. Look down. The cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural. The body below appears stiff, letting out an ungodly rot. Smell seeps in even through your nostril. God, what is it? Why is it so bad? Active decay, the lieutenant raises a white piece of linen in front of his nose. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging. Well, I have an endurance check and looks like I have to try and uncover my nose. Check failure. Legendary failure. The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth. More important and more familiar than anything you'd expected. More fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing from within. Try to walk away. Cringe. Too late. It's impossible to keep it in. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst. A pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid. It's okay. Happens to everyone. Lieutenant hands you his white handkerchief. Keep it. Thanks. Your mouth. The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You use some ammonia to clear your head. Ammonia would help. You can handle the headache. You know, and some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor. Not you? I can't handle the headache. More likely he can't handle the smell, unlike you. Okay, where do we get ammonia from? That young woman, the gardener, mentioned she used salts for the smell. He nods towards the plaza. If she doesn't have any, there might be some in the Fritz store nearby. Oriole agent, having the ammonia is a modifier to the endurance check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them. Handkerchief do anything? No, it just sells for $1. I'll take it. Speak to the guard.
I can't believe it's snowing again.
The young woman watches falling snow and
Felt like springtime just a few days ago.
Do you still have your salts? I think I could use them. Sure, I'm done with them. She takes a small capsule out of her breast pocket. Go easy on this stuff. Gave me a terrible headache. Afterwards. Since I'm here, I'm gonna go ask the dude about the key. Put up a flashlight in low light area. Wish his music played outside. I miss background music.
Can I help you?
He arches an eyebrow. Is the trash container out back yours? Mine? No, it belongs to the whirling in rags. Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked? Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out, that's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there so they don't have to pay for their garbage. I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container? Yes, us and the garbage disposal company. Rhetoric, success. It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you. Wonder what this feeling is. Prod at him and find out. We need the keys. What do you need them for? Concerns the case. The lieutenant's voice is harsh. Please cooperate. Takes the keys from under the counter and hands them to you. Just bring them back once you're done, please. Seems something here at the Whirling Guard that I need to talk to you about. He rolls his eyes. What thing? Show a sign that the missile was reserved for the Union. Yeah. Not the whole damn Union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction. He tosses his head in disdain. They come here in the evenings, dumb and ruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They play big orders and always pay on authority, success. He hates the Union, but grudgingly recognizes its power over him. So he's directing his frustration at you instead. Retaliate. It's a shame we gotta suck up to the Union to stay afloat. I've experienced. I don't. I'm simply providing a service. We're really facilitating the offering of a service to paying customers. And he runs out of steam. It doesn't matter. It's up to you. Lieutenant gives you a meaningful nod. We should find out who this loud faction is. Occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info. How do we find them? We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. He looks toward the booth. Men are hungry. Even striking men. If not today, they'll be here tomorrow. Alright, I saw a sign that said I can go into the kitchen. Why can't I go into the kitchen? What are you, a cook now? It's none of your business. Might be something pertinent to the investigation in the kitchen. He rolls his eyes. He wasn't pan-fried, he was lynched. What the hell? What could the kitchen possibly have to do? He changed his mind. Fine, okay. Kitchen's closed until 1300 because the cook is working. You can snoop around after that if you must. Something else? What? By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see something interesting in the whirling later. Alright. Pick up the key. I'm gonna check that, and I guess I'll try and play with the body again. Police work is tough. Take breaks, talk to strangers, the average. Come on, run! Open the padlock with the key. The well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It will now be possible to simply raise the lid. Don't! Maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you shouldn't. Of course you should. This is your time to shine, hobo cop. Dive into that dumpster for extra content. Didn't I just have a premonition that there's something in there? There is, but you won't like it. Sweat forms on your brow and your hand is still on the lid. Open it. Smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy carton, dirty rags, and organic. You're just in time. Lieutenant peers in. Hasn't been emptied for over a week. Look under the box. You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages will somehow familiar. A box falls into the pieces of your hand. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below and turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however. Pick up the rest. Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers? Grab them. As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, rank corpse smell fills the air. The victim's clothes? Lieutenant smells them. Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Lieutenant produces a black plastic bag marked evidence from his pocket. Drop them in here, officer. Bag the trash. Tim quickly searches the jeans. Guitar marked blue jeans? Pockets empty or emptied? He wore them with a belt too, a wide belt. Loops appear stretched, but he looks into the container. The belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here. Something slimy catches your eye. Reach for it. A drab long-sleeved shirt, olive colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus. Bag the shirt. The military type overgarment, no label or serial number. This is the kind of rib knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal in an urban setting. He nods to himself. Anything more? Perception site 6. The rest of the rags are just ready with discard. That's all, I think. Alright, we should go to Gart again, see if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. Be simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard, or that one. He nods towards the red-haired boy behind him. I'd advise against confronting that force. Think someone from the whirling might have been involved, maybe? Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked, and his establishment had the key. Just a small loose thread. Yeah, we need to ask the kids who put them here. The fuck he on about? Kids? One behind the fence yells. You hear that, Kuno? He thinks you're an infant or something. See? Okay. Lieutenant nods and looks back at the trash container. Container sounds muffled gone. One thing off the list, Lieutenant Shen relieves. I think we got it off. Leave. Back to the do I have to take the salt stuff? Equip this or something? Oh, look like it. I can actually do it like this. Still only has a 28% chance. The ammonia only makes it worse. The combination forces tears out of your ducts. He managed to keep it in once. Second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears. Ammonia didn't. Or does the wind right? Feel the lieutenant pat your back. Weight is reassuring, like Brennel on solid fortification. Seeing strong men turn themselves into stout frack. You're facing through odds here. Alcohol withdrawals make you considerably hard. Can I keep it in if I've been a cop my whole life? I've seen captains puke their guts out. It never gets easier. Never get used to it. Every Monday is cadaver day. Throw up, investigate, throw up. Initial autopsy, throw up, bag it. Pats you on the back again. And drive to the station, maybe throw up on the way there if you didn't bag the thing tight. Seem to be fine. I think I've lost my... Not being hungover helps too. But without me, I can't keep it. No, it's the two-man assignment because it needs 2 officers to complete. I need your help. He withdraws his hand and looks you in the eye. Okay, you need to get your shit. Okay. You go talk to locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. Pretty bad, right? Leave the thought. Dialogue is over. Go to your thought cabinet in the bottom right menu door. Give it half an hour. Get yourself together and how does this work? I just like equip that and I start thinking about it and then eventually it solves itself? I really don't know if it works. Leave a solid level of shit your butt cheeks together for 30 minutes. Something similar with 2 hemispheres of people. Talk to people, maybe that will help. Talk to the kid.
Kono's got this!
Boy throwing rocks at the dead body can't be older than 12.
Oh yeah, never comfy, Kuno.
Yells the kid from behind the fence. Moment of your time, please.
Can't talk, pig! She's coming up strong! Throwing rocks!
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You can hang out with this kid and see what all this juicy shit's about. Juicy what now? I mean drugs. The kid's on drugs.
Yeah, Kuno. Ride the lightning, Kuno.
Kono's riding it, see?
He wipes sweat from his brow and sends
The
another
rake,
rock
Kuno.
flying.
You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The fuck does Kono know what a rake is? Kono's not a gardener!
I don't have time for this. I feel like I talked to everybody down here already. Check this mailbox first. Mail collection box. This post live in Shah mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffiti. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front. Good mail delivery box. Pat the box. Fuck. Box seems happy. Reception. Eat shit, pig. Fucked by the coon. And Saint G with a crown has been scribbled onto it. Ginny is a whore. And Bassisset. Mailbox. Also. Been there. Post-adventure mailbox. Been there. I just healed my morale. The mail collection box seems cathartic. Thankful even. So do you. You shudder. You swallow. Then you suddenly see it. Over the other graffito someone has, using the tip of a very sharp knife, cut the word Revachol forever. Revachol forever, dudes. Let me try and phone this thing in, I guess. Superskina. Before you send some motor carrots, the bodywork's recovered from blue and white lining bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. Hasn't had time to cool off yet. Open the door. The cabin, you're welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and a soft glow with a fuel preheater gauge. Up the radio. The frequency tableau lights up, green button labeled Prime Line. Glows like feline eyes, then you hear something. Soft purr of electrical kittens. Radio waves pass far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets through the static. This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I help you? Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st Precinct here. I'm putting him on. Hi, Alice. This is the officer from the 41st Dispatch speaking. Nice to meet you. This is Officer Alice de Mathieu, Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Voice replies on the radio. You connect me with the 31st Precinct? I have information I need to report. Just a second, officer. She puts you on hold, the static crackling softly like a bonfire. After a while, you hear an old man greet you from the radio. His rattly voice sounds familiar. 10-2, 10-5, this is 41st, come in, over. A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him, a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas, the radio switchboard. Hi, this is me. I work at your station. 10-4, what's your status, over? I'm not good. 10-18, 10-20, over. Please just talk human to me. These numbers mean nothing to me. State your message, sir, over. The file my badge missing. 10-9, repeat message, over. My badge, I can't find it anywhere. Basically, it's gone. 10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need a 10-22 the captain, over. 10-22 the captain? That sounds bad. Bad and scary. Like being called to the headmaster's office at school. Is it him? A dry voice asks in the background. What does he want? Says he lost his badge and needs to report it. He what? He lost his badge? Say nothing. Who lost his badge? Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think? Officer Dick. He tries to speak through laughter. Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and Lost Identity. Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself immediately. They're laughing at you. Come on, operator. Tell them to stop. This is serious. He's asking you to stop. Says this is serious. Of course it's serious. He lost his fucking badge. Satellite Officer McMare concurs. Losing your badge is serious. Over. Can we just move on? I want to get it reported and done with. I leveled up. Skill point. 10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you're in pursuit of your missed badge. Over. Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his fucking badge. Going on? Super Cop here lost his badge. He lost his what now? His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge. Can you stop saying lost his badge for a moment? Yes, you to please stop saying he lost his badge. Why, did he find it? The room at the other end of the line, a voice erupts in volcanic laughter. Sergeant Torelson was wondering if you found your badge yet, over. You didn't have a comeback, sorry, it's hard to think like this. Say nothing. He's not replying, looks like he's still looking for it. You can hear laughter in the background. Enough is enough, I have other things to discuss. 10-9, come again, I didn't get that, over. Animated conversation in the back is making it difficult for you to hear him. New heights even for Captain Sober? Ask him, the speaker gasps for air. Ask him if he lost his gun, too. The room roars with laughter. Sergeant Torson wants to know if you lost your gun, too, over. Check your pockets, check your... Holy fuck, you don't know where it is, do you? Oh god, it's here. Okay, it's gone. Your gun's most definitely gone. Don't sweat it, Bratton. You don't need a gun to have fun. We can still have fun. It's not over. 10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We're wondering what about your gun. Over. You did not lose your gun. 17% chance. Fail. Even before you get the words out, everything gets scrambled in your brain. No, of course I didn't lose my fun. Gun. Nailed it. Didn't lose my gun. He says he didn't lose his gun. Or fun. Whatever that means. Ask him to describe it. His gun, not his fun. Just the gun will do, he laughs. Satellite Officer McLean requests a description of your weapon. Over. The fuck do you need a gun for? Look at the pythons on your arms. You are a gun. The biggest one in the world. Oh, request description, huh? We'll give him one. Describe the plasma gun. I don't have it, alright? I don't have my gun. Says he doesn't have it. Dear God, he lost his gun? Oh my, I can't. The man succumbs to laughter again. This isn't really a laughing. Matt can face the giants of Coco Nur by himself, but Disco here made him piss his pants. Oh, I can't. Fuck, he lost his... Ask him if he still has his wiener. I'm not going to... Ask him! Sergeant Torsen here is wondering if you are still in possession of your genitalia. Over. That was a good time to say fucking ass and so on. That'll make this alright. I left it at his mama's after I fucked her ass all night. Tell him that. That's a negative. Not going to say that. Over. What's he saying? Share with the class. He said he sodomized your mother. The prick ate mama's vanilla waffles at the captain's birthday party. Some nerve he's got. Sure her vanilla waffles weren't the only thing he ate? Shut up, Chester. This isn't funny. It's my mom we're talking about. Tell him to apologize right now. Alright, tell him I'm sorry. It was just banter. I thought that's what cops do. He says he's sorry. He didn't mean nothing by it. Okay, tell him. Tell him to find his goddamn badge and gun. That's the only thing that matters here. Satellite officer. I heard him. I'm on it. 10-4 affirmative. Officer in pursuit of his firearm. They're static. Oh god, that man is fighting back tears. Officer, do you need further assistance? I'm in dire need of financial assistance. 10-4, I hear you, but I don't have authority to grant your request, but what do you want now? He's asking for money. Are you fucking kidding? I don't think he is. Don't give that asshole anything, he's just gonna drink it all. Alright. The operator turns back to you. That's a negative on additional funds, sir. Over. Please, I'm begging you. I don't have a place to sleep tonight. Says he's in trouble. Doesn't have a place to sleep. Well, I guess you'd better crack the case before sundown then. Vakmir said. Who cares what Vakmir said? Pulling their heartstrings. Grant him to the investigation and you grant me more money. He says it's important to the case. He isn't getting a red cent, you can tell him that. Request denied, sir. Over. Okay, I heard you. No phones. Well, this might sound odd, but there's personal details I'd like to discuss. Okay, 10-4, sir. I hear you. Relay your questions. Over. Before you say anything stupid, think this through. I need information, not fear. Be smart about this. Ask if he's there alone. 10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question. The radio officer inquires again. Hang on, are you alone in the room? I need some comfortable information about myself. That's a negative, sir. I got a 10-12 over here. I wanted to know if you got my badge's description right in your report. Could you read to me rank, date, and date of birth? What is it? He's still on the line? He wants to verify the information on his badge. Of course, it says Dick Mullen, High General of the Ravenchillian Cavalry Force. Tell him to stop wasting time. I'm asking for my address. I don't know where I live. 10-4, your address? Hold up, Jules. He doesn't fucking know where he lives. Did I hear that right? Seems like it, sir. No, fuck him. Don't tell him anything, you understand? He's been hellbound for the gutter. Let him have it. Yeah, drop this up, conclude. In call with the 31st. Roger that, 10-10, over and out. The static ends with a loud click, then everything is silent in the cabin. 18 kilometers to the south, one of the 41st relay booths. A small crowd is gathered around the communication officer, Jules Old Boy Purdue, around a dozen cops. The small room is filled with the cigarette smoke, abuzz with laughter. When Officer Jindit Manu enters, her left arm is in bandages, her hair trimmed short. What's going on? Did something happen? She asks, startled. John the Khmer turns to her and says, what happened is my partner made contact. It's not good. He lost his badge and his sidearm. Seemed confused, delirious even. He stops to think. Mac the Torso Torsen, finger fucking the fist, laughing hoarsely and apparently telling some dirty story to his partner, Chester McLean, near the entrance. Yeah, Mullen was fucked alright. Sounded fucking drunk to me. The tall ginger on his right. Still has tears of laughter in his eyes. Yeah, Mac's right. This is some really gnarly shit there. I mean, even started begging for money. Felt like Officer Vickmere bites down on his knuckles. Enough! Shouts across the room. The commotion dies down. All eyes turn on him. None of this is funny. It's fucking sad. That's what it is. He's a cop. He's one of us. God damn this. Minna looks down at her neatly polished black dress. There's a quiet firmness to her voice. When she speaks, you must help him. Yeah? How do you fucking plan to do that? Get him off the drink? Go jogging with him in the morning and get him carrot juice? He's a lost man. I just know we can't give up on him when he's at his weakest. He wouldn't. The crowd in the room has started fidgeting uncomfortably. Someone's trying to slip out unnoticed. Mac, man the door, gestures towards him to block the doorway and turns to Minute. You know what he told me? I don't want to get better. I want to get worse. Those were his words. He sighs heavily and turns to address the room. This shit does not leave the room. Not a word of this to the captain or anyone else. We'll give him a couple of days to pull his shit together. Old boy lights another cigarette and says, Guess I can hold off the report for a few days. Good. Vickmere turns to the others. Okay, everybody. Nothing but a prank call here. We got our laughs. Now get back to work. Far north, on the other side of the motorway, the officer quietly hunches with the hand on the motor carriage. Close the door. Fuck. That was... What? It complete. All endorsed white checks unlocked. Learning cap for endurance rated by 4. I will... Oh yeah, what can I do with that level up? Don't know how. Guess I pick a stat and level up the individual stat. I don't know where I'd be good to level up though. I want to say suggestions, the only thing I'm good at that I'm not super good at. No. I'm going to take thing down here, I think. Get Saturday Fair in case I need to. I'm really bad at that. Well, I think that's gonna be it for today. That took a very long time. So, have a great day, and I'll see you again later. Take care.